مساء الخير، كيفكن؟ راح اعملكن هذا الفيديو يعني concerning lines in AutoCAD and how to draw them. Okay, first thing، اول شي راح نرسم، نعتبر بدنا نرسم oblique bar on this column، بس بدنا نخفي للcolumn. Okay, to do so we will take a line on the edge, shift less than or equal، هيدي الكبسة اللي حد الأم عن جهة اليمين، يعني less than or equal بكبسها لما تبين تحت على الكوماند بار. اوكي، بحط هلا الانجل تعول اللاين اللي بدي اياها. for example 30. حطيت 30 اجت هيك، انا ما بدي اياها هيك، بدي اياها بالعكس، فحارجع اعمل L shift less than or equal minus 30. okay, yeah, it's good. Now extend, EX enter, press the line, enter, press the other line you want to extend، اعمل extension. تمام، اعمل extension، اعطيني ضايلة. okay, now I want to offset the line with a specific distance, but first I need to know how much the distance is. So I will copy the line, copy to the other edge. Now DI enter, I will measure the distance perpendicular, of course. It's 61.96 etc. So it have decimals. I want to do the offset without decimals, so offset 65. okay, here you go. Let's say offset 63. okay, delete this line, then offset 65. now you have the column inside the bar you intend to draw. okay, now I want to make a box object that hides the column. Offset 2 centimeters from both edges. Now line perpendicular, offset 2, fillet, F enter, R enter, 0 enter. okay, because I wanted a 0. angle, extend, fillet. now I want to measure the distance as I did before. Copy, DI perpendicular, it's 47. I will make offset 48. okay, then 2 centimeter thickness, it's the thickness of a wood piece. Extend, okay, PE enter, change to poly, join. now you have this polyline. you can trim in this edge, at this edge. okay, here you have a rectangular shape that holds the column inside, so the object is turned into a rectangular shape, and you have a bar which you need to make the distance. okay, now I have this angle. let's say I want to pass through, so I need 120 passage, circle 120, line. okay, then this is the 120 passage, so from this line I must take a perpendicular. Let's check the distance. If I don't want decimals, I'll make offset 55. Okay, now fill it. Here you have your passage distance. Let's say I want to make that same thing from the opposite angle. Here I have to copy the inclined line, then copy it again to the intersection. Okay, you have to make a line, then 120. Here is your safe distance. You can take a line from here, perpendicular, DI 95. You can make it 60, it's okay. Okay, trim everything, and here's the bar that you can make. Let's say the bar is continuous with the floor. I would draw a line extended from the lines of the floor, then of course trim the line from the outside, trim it again, so this is the bar continued in the floor. Okay, I want to, let's say this is a wall, for example I have a wall behind. Let's make an offset 150. Okay, extend, let's say that this is a wall 15 centimeters. Okay, a wooden wall. I want to put the toilet in first. Let's make the toilet a block. Furniture, B, enter, select objects, enter, name, toilet, base point, peak point, center or edge. The settings block unit is in centimeter. Why? Because my units are in centimeter. Okay, UN, enter. Here's my unit, centimeter. Always check that your units that you are drawing in are centimeters. Okay, now for example you want to put the toilet 20 centimeters away from the corner. Let's draw the two lines, then AL, enter for a line, choose the object, enter, pick the first point, then pick the direction, the second point on which it must lay on, this one, pick another point on the same straight line, let's say the midpoint, pick any point on this line, let's say this midpoint, enter, enter, here you go. The toilet changed the place and is aligned to the wall. Okay, now let's make arcs. Let's say I want an arc that is tangent to all these lines. C, enter. I have 3 points, 3B, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Circle, you have also T radius, tangent radius. T, enter. Tangent. Now let's say your radius is 100. Here's your circle. You can now move it. Then you can draw a perpendicular. If you move it up, then it will lose the tangent on this line. So I will move it to the right. I will draw another line, move to this line. Here you go. You have a circle that's tangent to these two lines, but it's away from this line. It's okay. Let's say you want another circle here. C, enter. C, enter. T, tangent 30. Okay, another circle. C, enter. T, tangent 150 or less than. C, enter. C, enter. Tangent. C, enter. Tangent 120. Okay, let's say I want it now. I want a straight line, then circle, tangent 60. Okay, trim. Okay, let's assume that this is the shape I want. So I made a line formed of arcs. I didn't use a spline to form my shape. Let's say this shape should be the false ceiling. I change it to a polyline using PE edit. Hidden. So this is your false ceiling. Okay, for example, I want to mirror it, to make a mirror on the other side. I, enter, choose the shape, enter, and this is the mirror line, the midpoint here, and the opposite midpoint or perpendicular, enter. Here's the other shape. Of course, it's outside. It's outside the room, so I made a line. Then I want to scale it. Scale, enter. Scale this shape, enter. Base point, the center of the line. Now, scale reference, let's say 0.5, enter. Okay, again, scale reference, let's say 0.7, enter. Okay, now di, enter. From this point, or from the edge of the arc to the edge of the arc, it's 124. Let's say I want it 120 exact. Okay, scale again,